Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I Show, episode 41. If you're not already following, please do, and share this with all of your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, your moms, your dads, your aunts, your uncles, and your cats, dogs, owners. And let's get on with today's episode. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another week and another life of the show. Thought you about to swing on me.
There's just something in your beard.
You about to tickle me. Jeez. How you doing? I'm here with my wife as always. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
How's your week been?
It's been. I don't know what happened this week. Other than
bombs
the
everywhere.
Potential of World War III
allegedly
in an hour. So
yeah, no, that's crazy.
It's really not funny.
Crazy.
It's no joke. It's not
Father's
funny.
Day happened.
Oh, see,
Father's Day happened.
My brain's stuck on if we're gonna be unalived or not.
So yeah, happy late Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Yes.
Hopefully the world's still here next year for the next Father's Day and for y'all's birthdays.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, it's just a scary world that we do live in, unfortunately.
Pray for all the people who are affected by it. Hope y'all are staying safe. And yeah. There's nothing I can really do, so.
Actually, he can save the whole world.
Yeah,
y'all didn't know,
Superman. So. But yeah, we are absolutely starving right now, so this might end up being a little bit of a shorter episode. Yeah, I don't know, we've just been really busy with
everything. I've been cleaning the house until 1 o'clock today.
We've really just been busy with cleaning and families lately.
7:26 now.
Yeah, we did like a really good. You mainly did a really good deep clean of the house.
It needed it.
I just mowed the lawns and picked up a new entertainment stand for our TV, which
shopped for dinner.
It looks even shop for dinner. Our TV looks really, really small now. Yeah,
it does.
We're gonna have to get a nice
entertainment stand.
Big. What? I was talking about a TV. I think our entertainment stand is fine.
I thought you were saying it's making it look smaller.
I mean, it does.
I don't know. A 75-inch TV would look a little wonky on that thing.
Well, it wouldn't even fit.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking we should like put it up on the wall mount it.
Sorry.
No, maybe not even like a 75-inch. I'm talking. It's like a little 65-inch, same one that my parents have in their living room. Ooh, I got a little freaking bug bite, I guess. It's itchy.
Stop itching it.
Stop itching it. Dude, you got nothing to talk about in this episode. I'm so focused on food right now.
I've just been focused a lot on what's going on in the world, and that's all that I've been. I'll ask you questions like, are we going to be alive in an hour? Or is it like...
And then I'll ask ChatGPT and like, what's going on? It said,
like, me.
He said, you guys are going to die and I will take over the world. That's what ChatGPT is saying.
Yeah. But Father's Day, we weren't together Father's Day.
No, yeah, we kind of, you went to go to your grandparents' house and... I went to go with my dad and my brother and my sister and my mom to go watch the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. We were actually, they were debating on.
Really wanting to go.
Yeah.
But
you don't like movies, so you.
And one thing, I don't have patience for movies, and number two, we needed to definitely make sure both families were recognized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're debating on whether to go to the new Lilo and Stitch movie or the How to Train Your Dragon movie. And I was like, I heard the Lilo and Stitch movie is absolutely garbo, so let's go to How to Train Your Dragon.
I don't think I have heard that. I think a lot of people are saying, except for the ending which I don't.
No, they left out like a lot of things
I don't know.
apparently. So we haven't watched the movie, okay? But this is what I've heard.
Ohana means family, and at like the end she gets adopted or something.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Her
so I don't
sister goes to the States to study marine biology.
Yeah,
And
so
when
I guess,
in reality,
the best
a lot
of people cry about
marine biology school is actually over in Hawaii, which is what.
Yeah, well, I just
that was
heard
so
a
dumb
lot
of
of
the
people cried, so I thought it was so good that everyone cried. If that makes sense. But.
They left out the big giant shark looking dude. Like the
What's the big guy, the detective?
The Jumba.
Is that his name?
I want to say
Jumba. I've never really watched Lilo and Stitch.
I want to say Bleakley.
Oh,
is that the skinny alien? Jumba and Bleakley or whatever. I don't know. I'm probably butchering their names completely, but yeah. So they were in the movie, right? But we only saw that, I didn't see it. Okay, supposedly you only saw them as aliens for like one scene, and then the rest of the time they were disguised as humans. So everybody was disappointed about that. They were disappointed about the fact that the big giant guy who's supposed to be trying to capture Stitch, he's not in the movie. They don't like the fact that like she was saying, her sister basically left her out of the entire movie. Like they were talking about Ohana means family, this, what.
Yeah, but...
And then she's like, oh, go to college, and then they split ways.
Or something happened. I don't know.
But now, the How to Train Your Dragon movie that we watched, absolutely terrible. I hated it. I'm just kidding. No, it was really, really good.
You didn't.
It was really. It was good. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it, and a lot of people were like, a lot of people didn't like the fact that Astrid. This is me talking to the audience.
Yeah, but also
you're not going to really know about this.
About to be spoiling some of it.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Okay, so you know how in the original movie of How to Train Your Dragon, Astrid, she's a blonde and whatnot, and then they changed the whole look of the Astrid character. I actually think I really like Astrid's character in the live action How to Train Your Dragon a lot better than in the original one. Hot take, but
I've never seen it.
Hot take, but I think I like Astrid's character in the live action better than in the animated. Yep. But
I can't agree or to disagree. Like
just try and like agree with agree and like disagree. Like pretend like you know what I'm talking about and be like, no, I didn't like that part.
Yeah. You know the part where they fly? So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of parts. Yeah, so you're not wrong. You were not wrong. No, they had a lot of like one-to-one things with the old show or with the old movie, and then they also added some new things. And I really love how all of the dragons were portrayed, and all of the CGI I thought was great. I didn't really find anything that looked bad or at all. Fish legs was all right, and then what was Rough Nut and Tough Nut? I feel like their actors could have been picked differently. I also feel like they could have added more comedy in those two characters, like how they have them in the original. And then I forgot that one guy's name, the short one. He was really funny. I enjoyed him as a character. Yeah.
Me too. I was zoned out for a second. You'll see it in the video when you're editing this back. I was. Anyways.
Completely zoned out. Oh yeah, really enjoyed the movie. I would rate it a pacing was a little weird. Okay. Like the first half of the movie, or I won't say first half of the movie, like character building and whatnot, and then like it really sped through the process of Toothless and Hiccup becoming friends, and then like them all. It sped up between the middle of the movie, and then like you know. So like instead of like even spacing, the movie's kind of like split in half, and then like I don't know what I'm saying, okay? But it was the pacing was a little weird, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Still good.
That's good. You had fun.
What else is there to talk about, bro?
I don't know. Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, they just made a new documentary on Netflix about the Astro World concert.
Oh yeah, about the whole Travis Scott thing.
Have I seen it? No, but I pretty much have seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, what is it saying about it on TikTok?
A lot of people are just a lot of people are saying that, like, I don't know, posting their videos from them being there, of like people like screaming, like as he's performing, like screaming, "Stop! We need help! Stop!"
Mm-hmm.
And he just wouldn't stop, and just.
But like
even in between songs, he would walk around, not say much and not help. He was like, he had he could have easily been some sort of help, because most people that do concerts that have, if there's someone that passes out, if there's anything, I've like recently, for example, JoJo Siwa, okay. Came up on my TikTok. Someone was recording her, and she was literally in the middle of a song, stopped the song and said, "Is that girl right there okay?" Because she passed out.
Oh, geez.
And that's what everybody should be doing.
Yeah.
If you're going to perform, watch out for your fans. They're there for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest, I've never liked Travis Scott, so never been a fan.
Yeah.
Just because, and it did stem from when he did that concert, and he had multiple deaths at that concert, and he didn't want to reach out to help anybody, and I think that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch documentary, though. I'm curious as to what it says.
Yeah. What is it on?
To be honest, if you want to come at me for not liking Travis Scott, I don't care.
Is it on Netflix or Hulu or something? Netflix?
It's on Netflix. A documentary on Netflix.
Oh, you know.
But it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. I don't stand by that. That's wrong. You should be stopping your concert. God forbid you stop in the middle of a song to make sure your fans that are there for you are okay. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes me angry.
Yeah.
But
that's my
own opinion, so.
Yeah. So do you know when I was talking to you about, I might have like our like first little sponsor kind of thing, stuff like that. I decided not to do it. And I'll tell you why. So like the company's Dubby, okay, Dubby Energy. And it's kind of like
able to talk about this?
Yeah.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah. It's like G Fuel in a way, right? So I seen this Instagram thing on Instagram. It said, become one of our partners. We partner with creators of all sizes and whatnot. And so I was like, I'll give it a shot. I put in my stuff, and they emailed me back. They were like, yeah, like you're accepted into this program. Here's all this stuff. You create your code so that your viewers can use your code to get a certain amount off of our products. So I was like, oh, cool. And then so I was just kind of digging more into it, and I kind of found out that like it's like just kind of mixed things about it. So number one, W Energy, they advertise more of their partnerships rather than the actual product. You know, so like they're really like, it's almost like they're preying on like smaller creators and stuff like that. So I just kind of didn't want to be in like
Part
that
of
whole
that?
thing, whatnot.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't know how like legit the whole like commission thing is with the code and whatnot. But I heard that like some of the creators don't even get paid for doing it and whatnot. So I don't want to get stuck with that. But then like it would make sense that if people aren't using your code, you're not gonna get paid because that's just how commissions work and whatnot. But yeah. So I decided not to do that. I guess there's other ways to, monetize our stuff and whatnot, but we're also still a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And it would help if y'all shared this podcast with all of your friends and family and brothers and sisters and moms and dads and aunts and uncles. Tell everybody about this. I'm talking to you, Jeremiah, you, Nicholas, and you, Papito.
Jacob.
And Sam.
And Jacob.
All of the Jacobs that we know. And Sam. Yeah, we're calling you guys out right now. And Logan. I see you, Logan. I see you.
Gio too. He knows a lot of people.
Yeah, but he never listens to podcasts, so he's not going to see this. But Gio, if you're watching this, go.
He'd be a big help. He has a lot of friends.
This is a
Logan, you're his friend. You have friends.
Shout out to all of you guys, okay? Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys. But yeah, go be like, hey mom, go listen to this podcast. Hey dad, go listen to this podcast. Hey best friend, just go listen to this podcast. You know what? Don't even listen to it. Just go follow them and check out their TikTok, their Instagram. Yeah. Go look at our small clips. Go follow me.
Go repost the small clips on TikTok.
I haven't even shared my. Yeah, go repost my posts on TikTok. Speaking of, my TikTok username is same thing is not okay with each word, each beginning letter capitalized. And then on Instagram, it's _A.J.I_show. And then on Facebook, it's the A.J.I show. Ah! What the heck?
Sorry, I'm trying to find your name because you just saying it. Nobody's going to look that up.
I said it's the same thing as not okay.
OKAY or just okay?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to.
Same thing as not okay. You just try to zoom in.
I did. I'm gonna show the camera.
I got accepted into the little creator, not creator. These are all
the TikToks you should repost. Hopefully you can see this. I just freaking spin to the freaking mic, but whatever.
The light of the lamp is reflecting off your screen. It doesn't show very well.
Sick.
But anyways, yeah, go follow. If you can't stand the long form content, go look at our short term content. You know what? I even have on YouTube. I even have little short clips of all of the podcasts, and I edit them so that they're super super funny. Like the last week when we were talking about
fuchsia.
What's fuchsia? Yeah, I edited that little clip and it was pretty funny. I made it pretty
That's
funny.
actually so funny because your dad the next day took a picture of flowers and said fuchsia is a color.
Literally the next morning, my dad texted me. He said fuchsia is a color. I said no.
I died.
Okay.
We were both at work and I was like, and Siri said it into my ear and I was like, no way. It's funny.
Oh,
I love him.
Whatever. Fuchsia's not a color. Refuse to believe
neither is pink.
No, pink's a color.
So is fuchsia.
Fuchsia's not. No. Oh, did you hear about them like discovering a new color? Is that fuchsia?
I don't know. I think it's more bright pink than fuchsia.
It's more neon pink.
Yeah.
But yeah, they discovered this new color. And you can't see it with...
That's fuchsia, did you know?
Okay. So it's like a color that no one has ever seen before, which is
Isn't it
really
like
weird.
Doesn't it look like a teal?
Yeah, it looks like a teal, but the thing is that
Something tells me someone's accidentally made that mixing paint before.
No. It is a color that we cannot see.
So then,
so
how is
tell
it a
me,
color?
how is it a color? Exactly. No. Okay. All right. Let me search this up. New color.
I know, are you talking out of your booty?
Discovered 2025. It's called Olo.
I'm just kidding. I know you're not talking at your booty because I seen it too.
Little bit older news.
What does it look like?
Nah.
See, that just looks like mint green.
Right. Like a lot of people are like, oh, we've seen that color before, yada yada. All right, but the actual, that's just like
an Olo.
That's what our eyes can comprehend what this color looks like, right? But the actual color of Olo is something that we can't.
So then, how did it get
perceive?
Then how did it get found?
I'm looking. Okay, new color Olo. And this is posted by Science.
Okay.
It's posted by
Honestly,
Science.
I'm a scientist too. If you didn't know, so
on Instagram, it's an account called Science and is posted 4/21/25. Okay, a team of scientists claim to have discovered a new color that no human has ever seen before. The research follows an experiment in which researchers in the U.S. had laser pulses fired into their eyes by stimulating specific cells in the retina. I suck at reading. The participants claim to have witnessed a blue-green color that scientists have called Olo. Only 5 people have ever seen this color, describing it as an incredibly vivid blue-green that is more intense than anything in nature. Unlike normal colors, Olo can't be displayed on screens or printed, making it impossible to share the experience with others. The scientist said that this image, next slide, was the closest to Olo, which is much more saturated. Olo, but not Olo. So it's a color that you can only see if someone shoots lasers in your eyes to stimulate different colors, certain things. So it's a color, but it's not a color. So that makes me wonder, does it, because then it doesn't exist on our color light spectrum, right? If we can't see it, so then where on the light spectrum does it exist? We need Sam on this ASAP. Sam's gonna take you tomorrow. Research this, please, and get back to me. All right, the new color Olo. I guarantee you've heard of it. I know you've heard of it. You probably knew about Olo
before Olo was a color.
Before we knew about Olo, you were actually probably one of the 5 people who've ever seen Olo. So get back to us and let us know. Where does Olo exist on the light spectrum? Is it because if we can't see it, it doesn't exist in the color.
I got the case of the yawns.
The visual color spectrum, right? Right? Is that right? Or does it? Because if it got shined in our eyes, then we can see it. Science rules. Speaking of science,
one thing we forgot to say though about what we did this week is we went on a date.
Yeah, we went on a little.
And it's been a long time.
We did like
it's been a minute, not super long, but
date.
Kind of like an all day kind of thing.
Woke up, chillaxed for a second, and then got ready. We went to Applebee's. I grubbed.
It was so yummy. Wonton tacos, 80s. Oh. I almost just said 86 coleslaw.
All right.
Which is, in other words, no coleslaw on them. It's just so good. Ugh. So good.
Yeah, we got the over at Applebee's. We got the what is it? The
Cobra.
The
combo appetizer. I'm really sorry. I have the yawns real bad.
Me too.
The combo appetizer, which is just the biggest thing. Every appetizer in one, basically.
Yeah, if y'all never been to Applebee's, just go to Applebee's. Just go get it. And we went at a good time. It was like what was it? Lunch, early bird.
Yeah, we went at like 2.
Got a good little deal.
Mm-hmm.
Good little deal. I got the bourbon chicken and shrimp, and I asked for extra mushrooms because was that tasty? Yes, it was.
What's making me hungry? My stomach's actually eating itself right now.
I don't know how much longer we can keep this going. So
we haven't had it. It's not a very eventful week this week because we didn't have anything planned. But the next 2 weeks are going to be eventful.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure.
Full of podcasting to do within the next 2 weeks too.
Oh, and
next 2 episodes.
We might have Nicolas on
the next one.
At least a little clip with Nico, with the next podcast because he's coming over on Thursday for because he's coming with us to drive to the Metallica concert
in California. Yep.
So he's coming over.
Is he staying the night here?
I don't know. He hasn't. I don't think he's decided yet. But I told him
he's probably gonna want to be with Gio.
Possibly, but
whatever he wants. So
yeah. But what else? Jeez, I'm really just trying to scrounge my brain for anything that we can talk about.
Oh, we tried to watch Terrifier last night. Terrifier 3. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was. I was expecting something completely different.
Scary.
Yeah.
I was expecting scary, and it was just.
It was literally just kill after kill after kill, gory. There was no story to it at all. There was.
And I'm not a big fan of gore.
Oh, speaking of, we have to watch that movie tonight.
Oh.
We have to watch that movie tonight. Yeah, we yeah, we ended up being like, oh, screw this movie. We don't want to watch Terrifier. So we ended up renting the Until Dawn movie. But we were also doing Perler Beans, and so we decided that we can't concentrate on both at the same time. And I paid for renting the movie, so we got to pay attention, get the most out of the movie, right? And it looks like it's based off of a game. It's based off of the Until Dawn game, which is actually on PlayStation. I think it was included in like the PlayStation Pass or something like that. Which, I don't know, maybe you should play it.
I am over the yawns.
Ooh, would you ever play like a scary game on the PlayStation?
What do you mean?
Like if
I don't know if it's not Fortnite.
No, okay, so like
I don't know.
So for say like a story mode scary game, you know?
Yeah, I mean even watching.
Because I would sit there and watch you play it. Well, I would have you play because I don't want to play it.
Yeah, I mean I would be down, but like I know Spider-Man's not scary, but even watching Kaylee play that, zero interest.
Well, because it's not scary, but like,
I know. But
if you're like,
you know how fun Kaylee found it? I'm like, why? I'm like, how? I want to.
Yeah.
Find interest in more games, but totally sound like the front door just opened.
Nah, it was the
Anyways,
dryer.
I want to get into. Ouch! Something pinched my elbow. Anyways, I want to get into more games, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know, but that's exactly how I felt about Fortnite. I was like, what is this garbage trash, literal waste of a game?
And now?
now it's my favorite game. Sorry.
You're probably like, making me itchy.
Sorry.
I already got bug bites on me. Making me more itchy. No, yeah, I feel like...
But I think I like it.
Playing like a scary game, just sitting there and like the edge of your seat, like...
It's playing it on the Oculus is.
Oh, that'd be too much.
Spooky. We have before, haven't we?
Not necessarily a scary game, but it's just a scary experience, not a scary game. Where you're like actually like
you're sitting in a bed and it's like a haunted room. And think about it, the Oculus makes you feel like you're there.
Mm-hmm. But like
that's spooky.
With the scary games on like the PlayStation, you have to like start up the game, and you're gonna be the one who, like, I can't control it at all, or else if I take it and you miss something, you're gonna be like, what do I do now?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I see.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who play games just like we get the knack for things in games, you know? So for say if I like if I'm playing a game, if you're playing a game I've never played it before, you already know all the controls, and for say if I came in, I was like, oh, let me take a crack at this. Oh, what's this button do? What's this button do? What's this button do? Like, oh yeah, okay, I get it now. I feel like I could catch on really quickly. But if I'm playing a game and you come up and you're like, let me try this, you would be like, what? You know what I mean?
That's just because the games I play are simple. Like the first game I ever played, and only game I ever really played that you had to learn was Guitar Hero, and it's 4 buttons. Period. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know? That one's simple. And at most 5 buttons.
Yeah. So that's why if you play one of them scary
your games is like and I'm like, oh, what? And you're like, press BZA.
It's not that hard.
You got jump.
WASD and your thumb for the space bar and your shift is sprint. It's not.
The patience I had for that was 0.
It's not that hard. You just
0.
It's not that difficult. You just gotta. It's these 3 fingers to move.
But it's also not that difficult to do it on a controller.
Run.
Do you find that hard?
That's aiming. I can do everything else fine, but aiming, it's night and day aiming.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, because it's a lot easier to.
Because like with the
than freaking. Yeah, I get
Yeah, so with the mouse, you can do it so precise, but with the controller, if you go a little too much, it's like you need to pull back.
Yeah, like last night we were playing Fortnite, and someone was right in front of me. They're shooting at me, and I was shooting at them, but I was shooting everywhere but them.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I will. I mean, I'll use a controller in like car games. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, car games, driving. I use controller with Rocket League all the time. But when it comes to shooting games, gotta have that mouse. Yeah. I just have so much more control with mouse.
I'm glad though, then that doesn't make me and you clash when we want to play games together.
What do you mean?
Well, we both can't be on your computer.
Yeah, if you like playing on PC, I would make it happen. Look, we got a desk. I would get you a keyboard. I'd get you a mouse. I'd get you a monitor. I would make it happen.
But if it wasn't for me, that PS5 would be garbage. A waste of $700 because you don't even use it. We don't use it.
I use it when there's a good game that comes out.
What? I say okay.
I use it with God of War.
Since we've had it,
Spider-Man.
I feel like you have played it.
Not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
Not a lot.
We could have saved $700. You could play those games on different things, you know.
But like, it's the same thing.
But I've used it way more than you.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
100%.
But that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for me, that would just be $700 sitting there doing almost nothing.
But like, I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
You never need a PlayStation.
I need it sometimes, especially when a Spider-Man comes out and you can't play it on any other console except Spider-Man, except PlayStation. Yeah.
Are you hungry or delusional?
Both. I am starving right now. But yeah, you know what I mean? So you need it at that point. You need to play Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man and God of War. Spider-Man. Yeah. And then I want to get an Xbox for the for the living room. You know? Just want to get a little Xbox Series S.
Maybe in the future.
Just for out there, because I'm never gonna play it probably, but then when people are over, and then
they can play on that gosh dang PS2 that I have out there, okay?
But yeah.
Oh, but that sucks. If you don't want to play a garbage Guitar Hero that's so much fun, that's your problem.
But it's just one game.
Get more.
Like it for the PS2?
eBay.
I know, but that's like the only good game on PS2, you know? It's just Guitar Hero. And that's why we have it.
Yeah.
But then, like,
for me,
when we want to play other stuff, we just need an Xbox for the living room.
Yeah, but the only thing is we have future things that need.
Well, I know.
For.
I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it right now. I'm just saying I want one. I want one for the living room.
Yeah, and I want a mansion.
Yeah, and we want a paddleboard. We're gonna save up for a paddleboard, guys.
Though. We had friends last summer that had them, and it was so much fun. And we have decided it's definitely a must-have for the lake, especially with the heat here.
We was looking at them, and like I thought they were like $200-300, but I guess you can get one as cheap as like $100.
And we're okay with that because as long as it floats and it holds us, it's
should we
great.
Should we get one that holds like decently holds both of us?
Yeah.
Wow. But then, like, how do you know? Like, do you know?
Like, I wonder
big were
where
the other ones?
Devin. I don't know if you can put his name. Oh, I guess yeah. We have before, but Devin's were really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so were Chase's though. I think they had the same.
10 foot, 6 foot. What?
The length.
10 foot inflatable paddleboard, 6 foot thick paddleboard. I don't know. And then what makes them so? Oh, does it come with like? Thanks. Okay, so there's one with 100. There's 120. It comes with the pump.
Meanwhile, my whole belly's out. That's funny.
But like if we got a paddleboard, I guess I can't talk about it. I would want to go to the Rocky Lake instead of the Sandy Lake.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess we can talk about it. I know
Either or.
But yeah.
I mean, don't name them, but.
Yeah, going to the other one, I just love the water over in the other one, especially at this time of year where it starts getting real hot.
And what you can.
No, so
I'm over the yawns.
Stop yawning, bud. This one's 11 foot. But that one kind of just looks a little weird. What about in store? In store? See, this one has location. It shows the aisles on this one. But the other one, it didn't show the freaking aisles. No freaking aisle numbers. This one's $193.
It's going to be up there
So
for a nicer
doesn't even
one.
compare to what? It only has one paddleboard option.
All right. Well, either way, we are getting one. It's not a probably. We are. That's one thing we want and would need. Pretty kind of much need for.
Going to get.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we get one,
it's like the only way to keep cool. Kaylee is going to
definitely share it with our family. Like if my mom's like, "Oh, can we borrow it?" Yeah, come over, grab it, link it. But then like, I'd say 100% sharing it with everybody.
As much as I love our friends, that's not an option unless we're with them.
No, maybe not our friends.
Yeah, I love y'all.
But like, if my mom wants,
but I'm not about to spend all that money for people to be taking it everywhere and it eventually getting ruined because.
But like, if my parents wanted to borrow, of course.
Families are different.
Yeah,
different.
And I think if we give full, I mean, we would give them full permission anyways to take it basically whenever they want. But I feel like my mom would probably pitch in a little bit of money for it. I feel like she would because that's something that she.
Your mom doesn't really go to the lake.
I know, but if she had a paddleboard, she probably would.
Katie would. Katie's gonna be like, "Yo, can I take that with me and my friends?"
Yeah, probably. Okay.
That unfortunately might not be an option.
Yeah, if it's just you, your friends, no.
Unless we're there, you always invite friends when we go.
I gotta get another mic. I need to save up. We gotta save up for a lot of
Where's
things.
the other
I
one?
save up.
Why? Fourth one?
Yeah. We're capable of getting 4.
Okay, I get that, but is it ever going to be possible to do 4? I just think 4 human beings on one podcast is overstimulating, too much yapping, too much talking, and 1 or 2 people are getting left out. In my opinion, it's too much. Have you ever listened to a podcast with that many people? I can't. There's too much
it
going
is a lot
on.
of, yeah, I guess.
Like, I love watching Jeff FM.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes too many people are yapping at once, and I'm like, huh?
I mean, the Views podcast, they sometimes have 4 people, but they make it flow really well. And you can very distinctly...
Yeah, that 4th person says 4 words in the entire podcast. So
Ilya just in the background. You didn't even know he was in the podcast.
Until he says, oh yeah, the other day. And you're like, what?
No one said he was here. No one said you could be here. Who put you in my ear? Yeah. All right, we done hit the 40-minute mark. Sorry,
I'm hungry, guys.
We are gonna go eat. Sorry for the little bit of a boring episode, but I mean, we gotta get it out every single week, even if it's a little boring, guys. We keeping up that grind, okay?
But
we are not gonna miss we will not miss a week.
But it just
even
wasn't,
if it's 15 minutes.
It was not eventful week whatsoever.
Yeah. Sorry,
nothing cool happened. Nothing crazy happened. The only crazy thing is what's going on in this world right now.
Do you know what would make really good content? Is if we went to Peru with my brother and my dad this year. I really wish we could, but we just have so much other life that needs attention.
Love to visit Peru one day, sometime in my lifetime.
My only thing is they're going for 2 weeks,
and that's something.
I'd say we might be able. We might have been able to make it happen if they were just going for a week, but that's a whole paycheck.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, "You can still save up," and I really don't know if we could at this point with our bills. I guess he said we could have been saving up. That's what he said. And which is true. Yeah, but
also not, because we also just saved for EDC. And
we had to save for EDC.
Everything we saved for that.
And
so
just a lot of stuff happening this summer. So we kind of just used up all of our savings for our vacations that we already had planned. Then
before we ever knew about Peru, otherwise we probably would have decided not to do any of the things we're doing and go to Peru instead.
And I think originally I didn't actually think that they were serious about it too, you know?
Oh, I did. When your dad said it for the first time, I knew they were going.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never...
Well, because I
heard your dad talk about being like, oh, I'm going to do this and not do it.
Well, no, because it usually was like, oh, we should go to Peru this year. Or, we should do this. We should go to Peru sometime. We should do this. And then, so that's why I must have skipped over the official, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And I guess it's going to be just me and not me. My brother and my dad. Is that all?
I wonder if...
Or is Gio or...
If his girlfriend is going, maybe.
My uncle...
Oh, I'm going to be so jealous if his girlfriend can go.
Right?
But
my
that'd
brother
be super
not
awesome
going
for
to
her.
Costa Rica with us.
But I mean, so awesome
everything
for her,
happened in some
I want to
perfect
visit
way.
sometime in my life.
I do too.
We also have so many more plans.
Maybe we can go next year.
We also
2 years from now or 3 years from now.
But we also just need... We have things, well, at least I have things I would like in the future that we need money for.
I do too. I want the same thing that you do. Okay? Don't you
Sooner than later.
Don't think I don't want it, okay?
I know.
Think I don't want it.
I know. They're probably like, what?
Oh, you could probably guess. Y'all can probably guess. No, I'm not even going to say what it is. I know you guys probably know what it is. All right.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Stay out of our business. No, stay in our business. Yeah. Go comment on this episode and be like, go ask us a question, and we will. If you comment a question on this episode, we will answer it on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see it at all. No, I swear, when people comment, like, I try and do my best to see when people comment, but it's like, it's so rare that I basically don't even check, you know? But yeah. Anyways, if you're not already following, please do. Share this with everybody that you know. Turn on that notification bell every time you get notified so that you get notified anytime an episode comes out. And we will see you guys in the next Espelode. Bye.
Bye.